Okay, this is how to live with zero stress or as close to zero as possible, what I call maximum chill. All right, so a little backstory. I was pretty much stressed my entire life. I'd worry about everything and nothing all the time. I'd lose my mind when nothing was happening. Like if there was a test on Sunday for something, right? I'd be stressed like 3 weeks before that. And, the test is only on one day, so you don't really need to be stressed the 3 weeks before that. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you can relate as well. And the problem is, stress is no joke, all right? Stress will pretty much destroy your health. It'll destroy your mind, your decision making, and you sort of just become frustrated all the time, and you're unable to chill, right? It just absolutely sucks. But after 500 years, I finally figured it out, and I've got it under control. And now I live with as close to zero stress as possible. Of course, there's little bits here and there, but let me tell you the secret sauce to just managing everything, all right? So number one is plan things, all right? This is not very secret, but when you know something is going to happen, you're going to be less stressed about it, especially when you know it's going to go a certain way, right? For example, a common stress people have is just wasting so much time. For example, like, I should be doing other things, right? You're playing a video game or you're watching a TV show, and then you can't actually enjoy it because, damn, I probably should be working right now. So there's an easy solution to that. Basically just plan your day, but not the way the lunatics on YouTube do it, like 6 a.m. cold ice bath, 6:05 a.m. get out of the bath, 6:10, I don't know, go for a jog, 7 shove a banana up your butt. Like, I don't know what exactly why they're so anal about every single second of the day. You don't really need to do that. Just basically have a few things in mind, right? So just write down like the previous night, like, okay, tomorrow is successful if I do these 3 things, right? And it might be whatever, right? Some work assignment, maybe some family time, and gym time. Okay, these are the 3 things that are valuable to you. So, okay, 10 a.m. work assignment, 6 p.m. gym, 7 p.m. family time. Boom, that's it. That's all you need to write in your day. And then when you get those important things done, you can just relax without any worry. Second thing is focus on whatever it is you're doing, okay? Basically, when you are engaged in something, whatever it is, you have no time to actually think about other stuff and stress about other stuff. So if this sounds like you need to work on it, all right? If you're working and you're thinking about playing, and if you're playing and you're thinking about working, that's a problem, all right? And you need to train your mind to be engrossed in whatever it is you're doing. This means putting away distractions, right? So, if you're working, put your flipping phone out of the room. I personally, even though I'm a YouTuber and all that, and I need like notifications and all that, I have it turned off for everything. Every single social media, everything. Even like people can't even call me. Like literally, like the bank can't call me. It's ridiculous. I don't know why I do this, but I just hate notifications or anything like that because I'm doing something and here you are. The outside world is influencing me, trying to get me to do something else. Like, no, I control everything. Shut up and get out of my head. All right. So that's why I turn off everything. You don't have to be that extreme, but you know what I mean. Also, there is something beautiful about being engrossed in what you're doing, even if it is something you hate, because then time just absolutely flies, right? For example, when I'm making videos, 3-4 hours can just pass by. And then at the end of it, I'm like, damn, wow, all that time passed by. I didn't even realize it or anything. I wasn't stressing about anything else. I was just fully enjoying what I was doing, right? Okay, next thing is something that's really hard to do. Ignore things that are out of your control. This is Stoicism 101, one of the best pieces of life advice there is out there. And this means like everything, okay? So people in general, okay? A bunch of people out there, they suck. They lack empathy. People are selfish. People are insufferable, whatever. You might be dealing with the most toxic people out there. But whatever they do is their problem, all right? If somebody hates you, it is their problem, all right? Don't bother with things that are out of your control. You cannot control someone else's perception of you, okay? You can only control your own actions too. Obviously, you try to do things the best you can, but if someone is unwilling to change their mind, etc., then don't really care about it. All you can control is your reaction and your behavior. That's pretty much it. The rest is up to others, so don't really worry about it. Don't try to change other people's opinions. Don't try to control other people's minds and stuff like that. And try your best also to not get mad at things that you literally cannot do anything about. So, what's the simplest example? It's like if you're looking forward to a tennis game with friends, all right? You've been working all month, and then there's this one day you can play tennis with your friends, and you really love this game, right? So you go out, and it's like, oh, instant thunderstorm spawns, and you're like, oh shit, you gotta cancel, and then nobody's free the rest of the year. You're like, ah, damn, this freaking sucks. You get really angry about it. Well, it's okay to be like, okay, this sucks, but also you don't you're not God. You don't control the weather. Why do you need to get mad about something that's completely out of your control? You don't need to. All right. Just recognize what happened and just be like, okay, that's out of my control. Can't really do anything about it. Let's see what other plans I can make. Okay. Maybe I'll just, have some time to myself today or something like that. Point number 3 is choose the right stress. Okay. In life, there's a million things that can stress you out. Okay. Some stress is completely useless. All right. And some hardship is completely useless. For example, if you punch the wall 8 hours a day for every day, you'd be working pretty hard. In fact, you're probably working harder than 99% of people, but it's fucking useless. Why are you punching the wall? You absolute moron. Now, if you're punching a boxing bag and doing boxing exercises, you become the best boxer of all time. Well, wow, now you're absolutely awesome. And you probably worked less hard than the absolute imbecile punching the wall all day, every day, all right? It's not about hard work or whatever. So you got to choose what sort of stress you're putting yourself through. For example, if you're stressing over some moron calling you a noob in a video game like League of Legends or whatever, it's completely useless. But some stress is super useful, like, I don't know, physical stress in the gym, it helps grow your muscles or whatever. Mental stress over, you're solving a very complex code or algorithm or math problem. It's training your brain, that sort of stress is pretty useful. So, choose the kind of stress you want to have. And that way it's better. Work on your problems and don't ignore them. Okay, this is pretty much what everybody does in life. In fact, I'm pretty sure 100% of people are guilty of this, including me. Okay, we all know exactly what we need to do. There's a couple things right now that you need to do that will drastically change your life, fix your life. It's just really freaking hard to do. It's just really annoying. So let's take money. All right. If you ignore your finances, it will obviously stress you out and it'll obviously build up and, get you into this horrible position. So everyone knows if you can't pay rent, you're going to be freaking stressed. Holy shit, I don't have a place to live, right? Some people might be like, well, I'm years away from solving my financial problems or whatever, or getting to the point I want. So do I just stay stressed that entire time? Well, no, you don't actually have to. You just do whatever you can to solve the problem at the moment and then rest easy knowing that you did everything you could. For example, do you have a job? Okay. Are you working hard? Are you actively looking for better opportunities? Doesn't mean you have to be looking all day, every day. You can just schedule a time like, okay, 2 hours a day, I'll look for X better job, X better opportunity. I'll scour the internet. Okay. So just schedule that time or whatever. Are you spending wisely? Are you saving wisely as well? All of that. So if you do all these things, then you don't need to worry beyond that because, any other mental thought is kind of useless because you're doing everything you can at this point, right? There's obviously more you could always do, but then there's a diminishing returns because like if you dedicate like 2 hours to this one thing and then you try to add a third hour, you'll get a little better. Fourth hour, then it's like, I ran out of energy today and I'm not gonna, actually progress as fast or whatever. So yeah, this part, admittedly, yes, it's very hard to, live with zero stress when you haven't solved all of your problems, whether it be relationship, financial, or career, or whatever the heck you're chasing for in life or whatever. But you can do your best. That's basically my point here. Essentially, it's like, don't let this stuff build up because each day it builds up, it just weighs on your mind more and more and more until eventually you're kind of losing it, right? Yeah, and you don't have to solve all of your problems today. You just enjoy the journey, towards solving that problem. In fact, that is more enjoyable than the destination itself. So yeah, I don't know. I wanted to expand on this, but it's getting kind of long. Okay, point number 5, react slowly, if at all, okay? Because in life, a shit ton of things happen, especially if you're on social media. The end of the world is happening every 5 seconds, some garbage is always going on, and not every single thing needs a reaction from you. You don't need to think over every single thing. You don't need an opinion on everything. It's fine to not have an opinion on some things. If there's some random argument going on or whatever, you don't need to step in. You don't need to get yourself involved or whatever. I see like people are stressed over random shit on the internet that doesn't affect them at all. Like there's shit happening in different countries or whatever, you can be empathetic and stuff like that. But some people like legitimately get themselves so involved to the point where mentally they're struggling as much as the people there in the actual horrible situation, which is like, how is that helping you at all? You're not helping them at all. In fact, you're just whining on social media all the time. It's just absolutely crazy. So pick and choose what you actually react to, what actually you get stressed about and stuff like that. And point number 6, I just put this at the end because, I just needed that. Work out, eat well, sleep well. These are like the foundation of life. This is just scientific. I don't really need to elaborate on this. Everybody knows it's good for you. Everybody knows you should be doing this. So yeah, your body functions better, your mind functions better, you're less likely to be stressed and all of that, right? Anyways, let me know if you have any personal tips to de-stress or anything like that. I'm just trying to share what helped me and took me years to figure out or whatever. Let me know if these videos are actually useful or anything. Yeah, and let me know any topics you want to see next. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.